What I want to show you right now is how easy to operate this particular unit. Where I'm gonna explain to you the front panel, all the controls, and how they can be adjusted. So let's start from simple functions, which is program change up and down. We have up to 16, maybe more, channel patches where we can store all our settings. What I'm talking about settings, like for example, number 2 as a factory default is a GM General MIDI standard drum set. So I have pretty much hi-hat. I actually already changed it. I have a hi-hat. I have toms. I have a ride cymbal. I have crash. I have China, which I assigned myself. How we can do it? We can assign every single zone by switching the function button to the pad note number. So it activates particular channel whatever you hit. So we have hi-hat number 42, which is in the BFD, assigned now as a closed hi-hat. We can move it 2 steps up. It's gonna change the note, which will be equal to average keyboard. So as I change the settings, it remains saved in this particular kit. Same I can do with the second pad. As well with the rest of them. Another function is changing the velocity sensitivity of each pad. The highest sensitivity is 20, which is make it really sensitive, but not sensitive enough to simulate the performance on the real drum. Like for example, if I hit it this much, probably a real acoustic drum will produce more sound. But I understand the reasons of the manufacturers and designers of the unit why they do it. Because if they will make them more sensitive, they will bleed from each other. So pretty much sensitivity is actually helps you to, if you're really hard player and you like to knock the things out of the controller, so while you hit the pad number 2, it's not gonna bleed to pad number 3. Like you can do it if you hit on the bottom, it's gonna be really sensitive. Another function is like on average keyboard is a velocity curve, which you can separately change each pad, and a threshold, which allows you to change sensitivity. In this case, like if you're hitting really soft and your threshold will be really high. In some cases it's not gonna react. So it's not showing anything unless you hit higher. So if I'm gonna bring the threshold up to 90, so any hit below 90, which velocity below 90 is not gonna be sensed by the pad unless I do really hard. Even though it's not showing me this way. So if you're really wants to do really intricate playing on this particular unit, you want to do it, you put the threshold on the lowest set. Another function on this particular kit, you can assign the program change message which will be sent to your external tone generator. When you change in the kit, means you can go again as a by all general MIDI standards. You can make it multi-channel units, like all of them by the factory default assigned to the channel number 10. But you can change each particular pad so that will send the message to a different MIDI channel. And another good part of it, there is no save button. All the parameters still the same way, the way you left them. So as I changed it on number 2, I return it back without saving it. It's going to be the same as my last adjustment. After all this, what can I say in conclusion? Most important, I didn't regret buying Alesis control pad. It's worth its price, but let me warn you if you're planning to buy it. This is just a controller. It does not have internal tone generator. Means it is not producing own sounds. If you are using software tone generators, you will hear a delay of the sounds after you hit the pad. The length of this delay will depend on what kind of sound card you're using and on the power of your computer. I know some musicians are very sensitive to this issue, especially drummers. Otherwise, enjoy and God bless.